Here we go. We are live. 1FC 166 from Qatar. It is early as fuck in the morning on the West Coast still, guys. This is early, but I'm awake. Not near as early as I had to be up for my other job. So what's going on? Robert Kerrigan, Drunken Charge in the house. Let's go fight some friends, family. All right. We got a battle going here. What's up, Bill Brasky? Dang, they're starting right now. They started earlier, man. They started early this morning. Actually, like 3 hours ago, I guess. But I'm starting now. Featherweight MMA World Championship Unification bout. The champion Tang against the challenger, the Chinese American. We got a Chinese and an American flag there for Lei. He is the Intercontinental Champion. What's up, Torm Brown in the house? You're up early, brother. Mike, you missed the entire card. Only one fight left after this one. I expected it to be much longer than that. I was afraid my phone was gonna die. I'm having issues with my my phone port. So Bill says hard to look at the Seattle gear because y'all stopped my 2014 Packers from going all the way. Hey, you guys have gotten us a few times too, man. But I have to admit, I'm not going to say I'm sorry we lost that game, but I also was like, man, I feel kind of sorry for you guys because I was a Brett Favre fan back in the day. He was one of my favorite players of all time. Oh, good shot to the body there from Tang. Lei going for the takedown. Tang stopping it. 3:20, 19, 18, 17, 16. 3:15 left here in the second round. If you're wanting to watch along, these fights are on Amazon Prime. So check out Amazon Prime and sync us up. I will let you guys know where I am on the time from time to time. Tang, you can tell Tang's on the outside. He's just looking for that big right hand. Oh, big left hand over the top from Lei. That was a nice right hand to the body from Tang. Thank you, Robert. Just selfishly, I wish they didn't have him on YouTube because I want to keep people here, and I know that a lot of people are just not set up to watch like two YouTube streams, but I guess it's the same thing nowadays. So, good inside leg kick from Tang, but a right hand over the top from Lei. Yeah, good to have you in here, Bill Brasky. Good to see a new face, and good to see the veteran faces, Robert and Torn in the house. Big card next Saturday, $299. That's a beautiful card, man. Oh, sneaky right uppercut there from the challenger, Lei. We did see a title change hands earlier in the strawweight bout. There was an illegal spike on the head. Side kick to the body there from Lei. Left hand there from Tang. The challenger's coming hungry, though. Big body shot there from Lei. A nice right hand to the body there from Tang. 128, 27, 26. 125 left in this featherweight championship bout. Of course, in one, featherweight is 155. When they stopped allowing so much weight cutting, they bumped everybody up a weight class. 3-punch combination from Tang. The left hook and the right hand behind it. Beautiful hands there. Good body kick there from Lei. BKFC tomorrow. Awesome. Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub's commentating for BKFC. Okay. Nice. Good overhand right there from Lei. 48, 47, 46, 45 seconds. Good side kick to the body there from Lei. Also, in Jay Hill is a pretty good fight in my opinion. Dude, UFC 300's fucking stacked. I'm sorry. I'm sick of hearing people bitching about this. It's like, I know this fight could have happened or that fight could have happened, but look at that card as a whole. Oh, good body kick there from Lei. Lei's having a lot of success going with that oblique kick to the body. Good defense from Tang, retreating from that combination with the hands. But Lei's the aggressor right here. He really wants that championship bout. Nasty leg kick there from Tang. Oh, the champion Lei throwing a spinning wheel kick at the bell to end round 2. Or Masvidal bare knuckle MMA. I was drunk, so I can't remember which bare knuckle it was. I think we have both. I think BKFC is doing bare knuckle prospects from Canada, and then Masvidal is doing bare knuckle MMA. A chance to see my Fights with Friends testimony video. I have not yet, because I was having phone issues last night with it dying at the casino, but I'll watch it this morning, man. What's up, Phil? Cheers, brother. You're not drinking beer already, are you? I bet Robert is. It's 10:35 in the morning over there. Torrin says, like UFC 300, I was Justin versus Holloway, Alex versus Hill, Charles versus Armin, Cody versus Figgy. Like, what more can you ask for? Right? Nope. Coffee. Yeah, it's a coffee time, man. It's whether you're 7:30 in the morning on the West Coast or 10:30 on the East Coast. Bit hungover this morning, not too bad though. Good side kick to the knee there from Lei, and Tang answers with one of his own. Lei landing that knee stomp though there once again. Started drinking when fights started at 7:30 a.m. Nice, there you go, Rob. Good spinning kick to the body there from Lei. I know Tang would prefer not to go to the judges here. He just wants to end this, keep his championship, and go home. Double oblique kick from the left side there from Lei. He's got some beautiful kicks. 4-15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 4-10 left in the third. Good low leg kick there from Lei. For those of us that have been watching for quite a while, what do you guys think of how kick-heavy MMA is compared to, late 90s, early 2000s, maybe even 10 years ago? Oh, big left hand over the top there from Tang. And I mean, guys still have their hands. They're just getting so good at everything. Not above morning drinking, just not feeling it this morning. Probably around noon, I'll crack one open. They really wanted Chandler versus McGregor for 300. That's why they're really upset. They should have known Chandler McGregor wasn't happening from the jump. Oh, I knew it. I still thought they were going to try to do it, actually. Good left hook and a right hand behind it there from Tang. But I'm not disappointed because, I care about that fight, but I care about that fight mostly for Chandler. Because Chandler, there's a yellow card. That's something you don't see in the UFC, a yellow card to the champion.
Likely the action will heat up from that. We hoped it would heat up the first time we saw the yellow card.
Oh, the yellow card is for inactivity. 2 left hands there from Lei and a body kick. So 2 yellow cards from the referee. He wants to see more action from these guys. I wish they had those in the UFC. You know how many yellow cards we would see in some fights? I know there's, mostly great fights, but... Oh, nice left hand upstairs and a combination in the body from the champion Tang. Honestly, I'm not a fan of calf kicks or oblique kicks. Makes for a boring fight and can severely shorten a fighter's career. Yeah, I was at first, back in the day when they were rare. And now you see so many of them, I'm like, I get it because like it's a fight and you're gonna do whatever works. But I'm with you, man. I'd rather see the hands. Good body kick and the low leg kick there from Tang. Oh, good overhand right there from Tang. Tang's starting to take over in this round. As soon as I say that, Lei lands a big left hook on the chin. Chandler should just retire. I mean, I don't think he's interested in fighting for a belt anymore. Neither is he interested in fighting contenders. Just give him fun fights. Give him like, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I'd love to. Oh, good exchange there. Both guys landing big left hooks here. 130, 29, 28, 27, 26, 125 left in the third round of this 5-round championship bout. Bill says too many snap tibbies. I would have preferred to see Chris Weidman continue his career competitively. And Anderson Silva, man. And Connor, for that matter. Connor's out for the same thing. I mean, yeah, there's been a few guys that have gotten snapped from that, Bill. And I'll tell you, if somebody attacks me on the street, in the last 10 years when I'm training on the bag and stuff, though, I definitely started training kicks because I'm like, man, they can definitely be effective. Good oblique kick there from Tang. Yeah, let's see some hands for Bill, though. Big overhand right there from Tang. 36, 35 seconds left in this third round. And Tang really starting to land that right hand over the top. I wish he would throw it more. There's another oblique kick from Lei. I've always been a fan of the head kicks, Bill. Oh! Tang with a huge combination. Floors Lei. He's close to getting it stopped. And it's over! Tang defends his featherweight championship, defeating the interim champion and unifying the straps. Not sure much would be lost if you made only kicks above the waist legal. Yeah, I kind of get that, Bill Brasky. Robert says, holy shit, and it's over. Let's watch the replay here. Oh, it was a big overhand right from Tang. Lei was backing up, hands down, and just crack. Oh, and he got trapped up again in the cage up against the corner there. Little turnbuckle there.
That was the 13th knockout of his career. The win streak goes to 11, and Tang Kai has unified the featherweight.
All right, guys. We're getting close to the end. So let's go black and white. I like that black and white before. Let's go back to that black and white.
This match was presented to you by Monster Energy.
Makes me feel nostalgic. Like I like watching all the old Twilight Zone episodes in the old school black and white.
Has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 48 seconds in the third.
All right, just 12 seconds left in the third round.
Technical knockout. And now, undisputed one featherweight MMA champion of the world, Tang Kai.
So, champion of your breakfast and champion of the 1FC featherweight division, Tang gets it done once again. Yeah, I like some Twilight Zone and some Alfred Hitchcock. Oh yeah, gotta love the Hitchcock.
I'm here with the champion Tang Kai. It was a slow start. Is that what you expected for, Thanh Lee to be on the back foot and you having to chase him? Is this something that's threw you off?
这个比赛开局有点慢热啊，你有期待到这个会是更加防反的那一个对手。
Oh, here we go. I was trying to find that button. All right. Let's start a poll.
我第一场比赛的时候，我跑的时候不是跑，我一直在反击，他这场比赛一直在跑，我不知道裁判为什么给我俩都红牌，应该只给他红牌，只给他黄牌。
Should MMA ban kicks below the waist?
But for second fight, he's the runner. And for the first fight, even I was walking around, but I still counter. But for this fight, he never count. So I think the referee should just give him 2 yellow cards, but not me.
Well, it was a very interesting fight.
So Tang complaining that the ref gave him yellow cards. He said they should have gave him to Lay, but he didn't feel that that he earned a yellow card for stalling. $50,000 bonus for the champion Tang. I don't know what their overall salaries are. Other than that, I know the UFC gets criticized a lot for their salaries.
有什么样的感想？
我要感谢我的团队，青岛新疆搏击，还有教练文哥、马卡教练、安瓦尔，还有阿力教练，他没来，他在俄罗斯，还有我的兄弟，我的团队，非常感谢大家。我这么长没比赛，我等了很久，我一直在等这场比赛。现在我回到这个笼子里，我感觉回到家一样。
So first of all, he wants to say to his team, the Sun King International Fight Club, to his manager, to his trainers, and also his brother Xie, and also he wants to say.
What do you think, Bill, about allowing kicks below the waist, like in certain rounds? I like how, and I know fighters could get confused, and so they probably wouldn't do it. But I like how one did with Demetrius Johnson and Rod Tang, where they fought one round of alternating rounds of Muay Thai and MMA. What if you did in a 3-round fight, leg and oblique kicks are legal in the second round, maybe? Yeah, crazy knockout there for Tang, Robert. I put this on the vertical phone stream because YouTube said they were really promoting these vertical live streams. I felt like they were promoting it for a couple streams, but I don't know. Maybe it's just too early in the morning, but I don't know that this would be any worse if I had all my graphics. All right, Tang Kai, winner by knockout. Main event up next. Reinier de Ridder trying to become the first fighter in a major organization to hold world championships in, well, I thought he was in 3 different classes. Is that Malykhin that's trying to do that? Never mind then. Okay, Malykhin trying to become the first fighter. He's already got 2 straps. Reinier de Ridder is the middleweight champion. He is a huge underdog tonight. The challenger is highly favored to take over the middleweight championship tonight, and Anatoly's a beast.
When inspiration strikes,
Dude is an absolute monster. For those that maybe haven't watched him as much over the days, yeah, the guy's a killer. And Reinier de Ridder, despite not being in the UFC, just 1 loss in his entire career, beaten the who's who over there and won in the divisions he's fought in. Middleweight and light heavyweight, I believe, Robert? Robert's our ONE FC expert, because he was lucky enough to be home for some of those matches. Bill says, just feel like leg kicks are a cheap way to prevent closing the distance and overall has a negative impact on overall entertainment. Yeah, I remember when Benson Henderson was like the only guy doing it, man, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool. And it was a little different kind of a calf kick, though, and it was, yeah, you're just seeing the calf kicks and the oblique kicks really take over. I would love to see less of them. That's for damn sure. First 3-division champion in MMA we will see tonight, and I love Reinier. Yeah, I thought it was Reinier going for, but it's actually Anatoly looking to be the first three-weight division champion in a major MMA organization. That's huge. You know, Patricio Pitbull just came up short of that, Robert. He was the 145 and 135 pound champ over there in Bellator. He challenged Sergio, or maybe, no, he was lightweight, excuse me. He was 155 and 145? I think he's 155 and 145 champion at one time. Then he challenged Sergio Pettis for his bantamweight championship and ended up coming up short. I did not think Sergio Pettis could beat him, but it was just too much of a weight cut, I think, for Pitbull. Anatoly Malykhin challenging Reinier de Ridder. History could be made tonight in the Middleweight World Championship. Will Anatoly Malykhin become the first ever three-weight division champion in a major organization? We've had fighters that have done the double champ, of course. Conor did it in Cage Warriors and UFC, although he's never made a defense in his career. I have to throw that little asterisk out there. But Bellator, of course, light heavyweight and heavyweight. Ryan Bader has done it over there in Bellator. Another guy that could end up doing this, though, is the Russian cat over in Bellator. Bellator and PFL are kind of merging now. I don't care about tomorrow's cards. It's torn. Yeah, there's a few limelights. It was maybe a decent betting card. I ended up betting on every fight just to see how I would do. I do like that Jairzinho Rozenstruik fight, and I think that's going to be an unpredictable fight, to be honest. I did pick Rozenstruik to lose to Shamil Gaziev. Gaziev's a stud, man. Gaziev's an absolute stud, and we're going to see Vitor Petrino. I think tomorrow's going to be his coming out party against Tyson Pedro. Vitor Petrino, that dude at light heavyweight, I think he's an absolute stud. I think he's going to be, he's going to challenge for the title, I believe, one day. Definitely. In the light heavyweight division, I know that division's a lot more stacked than it used to be, but it's still one of the weaker divisions in the UFC. Muhammad Makayev, man, too, at flyweight. Number 8 against number 7, Alex Perez. I think that's a good fight. Maybe you can only finish with low kicks, but can't start with a low kick. Yeah, I'm not sure how they would address it, but I'm interested to see how this poll comes out. We got 10 votes so far. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button too, guys, on these phone streams. It's in a little different place. I think it's the top right-hand corner of the screen. You can hit that thumbs up. I know we always have tons of thumbs up when I do the streams on the PC. Right now, we just got 2, so if you could help us on that, I'd appreciate it. Chatre, the owner of One, says he has been around the sport his whole life, and Anatoly is the baddest fighter he's ever seen on the planet. I believe him. Damn, that's quite a statement. Yeah, I feel like me and Rob are the only ones that hit the like. All right, Anatoly Malykhin, 36 years old, so age could start to become a factor. 3 years older than Reinier de Ridder. Reinier de Ridder, 5 inches taller at 6'4". He'll have a 1-inch reach advantage at 79 inches. 5 5-minute rounds. Remember, bouts judged as a whole here in One. Knees to a head of a grounded opponent are legal. as are 12-6 elbows. So drop those bombs, boys. Usually hit the like button an hour before Mike even streams. Usually, I know you do, man. Bill says, for the sake of argument, let's pretend we didn't have leg kicks. What would be the positive impact that leg kicks could provide? I think all the selling points sound like they will make the sport more boring. Well, I mean, you only have to go back maybe 10 years to where leg kicks were very rare. And you could name the fights where leg kicks had a significant impact. It was basically Marco Huas stopping the polar bear Paul Varlins at UFC 7, and then Pedro Hizzo had some nasty leg kicks, and like pretty much that was it, man. I think Carlos Newton had some nasty leg kicks, but yeah, there really wasn't anybody else doing that. You know, the one that really makes me uncomfortable, Bill, is the side kick to the knee and the knee stomp. I know Khalil Roundtree gets a lot of shit for this. I can't remember who he was fighting, but he just destroyed this guy's knee with one of the side kicks to the knee, and he got a lot of hate for that. I don't blame him for that at all. I give him zero hate because he doesn't make the rules. He doesn't make the rules. If the rules are there, you're trying to win. He's trying to win a prize. He's trying to win money. And if you're trying to win money, if you're a prize fighter, why are you not going to use every weapon available to you? All right, keys to victory for Anatoly Malykhin. Set up power shots. He's got to make sure he has a great takedown defense. The John Jones special. Oh, and less safe for fight careers. Knee injuries. Yeah. Thiago Santos, that bad knee injury after the John Jones fight, he was never the same. And we seen Thiago fight Yoel Romero in a pretty lackluster fight on PFL versus Bellator this last weekend. Sometimes I forget for a few minutes, but always hit that like button. Yes, make sure we hit that like button. Thank you for being active in the chat, though. I know YouTube likes interaction on these chats, and that's something that will, make them promote the chat as well. As a young kid, I knew that side kick to the knee or stomp to the knee would end a fight, so I would use it a lot in street fights. Yeah, you're in a street fight, you got to do what you got to do. And even in street fights, I always had this kind of weird valor, like in a street fight, I wouldn't strike to the groin. And I think a lot of people that I fought with too kind of had that, you wouldn't strike to the groin and you wouldn't do eye pokes. I know some younger people are like, what do you mean street fights? Like you guys used to just like fight? Yeah, we used to just fight. For fun, for valor, for money, whatever. I mean, when I grew up, we had a fight ring. One of my friend's uncles, and this is like first and second grade. He had a fight ring, and he had us fighting, and we really didn't know what the hell we were doing. We didn't train or anything, but there would just be kids like in a circle, and this uncle, and I mean. Today, I'm sure he would go to jail for child abuse, and honestly, I'm sure it was child abuse back then. But, there would be a circle of kids, and we would fight, and it was always me. I was coming over there. I was always fighting somebody. Anything is legal in a street fight, too. You can use weapons. Yes. Oh, I would be very pissed if somebody used a weapon on me in a street fight. But, yeah, I get it. All right, Reinier de Ridder, get a quick takedown control on the ground. That's basically plan number one for him because Anatoly's got massive power. Have you seen Kimbo Slice bare knuckle street fights? They were brutal. Absolutely, Torin. He was a bit before his time. I wish he would have been alive and a little younger when bare knuckle became big. I mean, if he was like 25, 30 right now, that would be awesome. Bill says, not child abuse when you look at the toughness of kids becoming adults today. That's a good point, Bill. It's a fine line, man. It's definitely a fine line. Robert says, facts 100. What's up, King James? Doctor's appointment may force me to split early. Fook. Hey, thanks for being here, though, man. It's good to see you in here. Judges Jeremy Sanders, Ian Cartwright, and Lucas Leisure. I don't know who any of those guys are. I'm just getting familiar with ONE FC again, but there's a familiar face. Herb Dean, the referee for the main event here. Kimbo Slice used to hurt those guys in the street fights. Yes, he did. Oh, man, yeah, he had some fun fights, too, man. Jorge Masvidal has street fights, too. Yeah, talk about a guy burning his legacy, man. I was such a huge Jorge Masvidal fan, and some of the things he's done and said over the last couple of years is like, I'm going to chalk it up to CTE because I still got to love that guy. All right, out of the blue corner from Team Tiger Muay Thai. He is with a mixed martial arts record of 13 wins against 0 losses. All 13 wins coming by way of finish, representing Mother Russia. He is the former ONE FC light heavyweight champion, the former ONE FC heavyweight champion, and now challenging to become the first ever 3-weight champion in a major organization, Anatoly Malykhin. And out of the red corner, with a mixed martial arts record of 16-1 with 14 finishes, representing the Netherlands, the Dutch Knight, presenting the reigning, defending ONE Championship Middleweight Champion of the World, Reinier de Ridder. Jorge said he wants to fight the winner of Justin G and Holloway for the BMF. I think he's going to get jacked up anyway about it, man. Anyway about it. I think he's going to get the shit kicked out of him. Got to jump to a work call. Have fun. See you guys at fight night. See you, Bill. Have a great day, man. King James, haven't been able to join chat over the past couple months due to my setup, but I'm always listening. I was wondering where you were. I missed seeing you in the chat, but thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. All right, De Ridder in the red tape, Malykhin in the blue. There's a couple of body kicks from Ridder. Oh, Anatoly with the big right hands and lefts, and De Ridder immediately shooting for that takedown. Anatoly Malykhin has dynamite in those hands. Might actually have a chance against Holloway, but not Justin. I agree. A good knee to the body there from Malykhin. Make sure and check out our Vegas competition. I know you commented on a few, King James, but Robert's got another video coming up to 10 entries each for that trip to Vegas, by the way. Good knee to the body there from De Ridder. And De Ridder with the body clinch trying desperately to get this to the ground. He does not want to feel the power of Anatoly Malykhin, because this dude puts everyone to sleep. All right, back to the center of the cage. 336, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. 330 left in the first round. Oh, big right hand upstairs. And then the left and a right hook to the body from Anatoly. And he is stopped. Oh, what a kick from De Ridder! From Malykhin. He floors De Ridder for a moment. Big knee to the body from Malykhin. The dude just has ridiculous power. And this dude's got like cartoon power. I like having good fighters in other organizations, but just for our American fans, like I would love to see Anatoly fight in the UFC before he retires as well. Like now, he's 36. Oh, big shots there from Ridder. Anatoly might be, yeah.
Point of the first. So dangerous with that big right hand. Halfway through this first round, I like these direction changes. He's not just circling to the power. He has to stay.
Ridder might have been hurt there again. Malykhin just massive power. Oh, big right hook there from Malykhin. And, oh man, there's another big left hand from Malykhin. De Ridder's, he's got the single leg. See if he can sweep this other foot out. Good base here from Malykhin. Anatoly Malykhin, he's really worked on that takedown defense too. Just really doesn't give De Ridder a lot of options to victory. I don't see him knocking Anatoly out, and I think that's the reason you see Malykhin such a big favorite as the challenger tonight. Damn, Rob, we got a hookup. You even rock the same beard. All my homestead buddies do during winter. Oh, big knee to the body there from De Ridder. Right hook to the chin there from Malykhin. And there's a big left hook to the jaw from Malykhin. And he is hunting his prey once again as he lands a brutal right hook to the body. Anatoly Malykhin, I mean, he is like something out of a comic book. Big right hook to the body from Malykhin. Good push kick to the body from De Ridder. He's just trying to keep Anatoly Malykhin off of him. And oh, big right hook there from Malykhin. Your guys' guess is as good as mine as to how Malykhin makes middleweight. But I believe middleweight, so Robert probably knows this. A middleweight would be light heavyweight, right? Because they moved all the belts up, so these guys are 205. I think I did see him coming in at 204 and 5. All right, shaved in over 10 years. Head kick from De Ridder. And Malykhin eats it. He eats it right up. He says, give me some more. Give me some more of those Lucky Charms. I don't give a shit. Oh, and two big right hooks and a body kick from Anatoly Malykhin. Everything he throws with vicious intent. And he lands another right hand to the jaw of De Ridder and a right hook to the body. Good straight right and a low leg kick from De Ridder. And that's going to be the end of the first. De Ridder definitely had his moments. He floored an off-balance Anatoly. You see on that replay, right hook, and then as Anatoly was backing up, landed a beautiful leg kick to knock him down. Barely missed the uppercut. That could have really turned the fight around in his favor. But then you see Anatoly Malykhin landing the majority of the power shots that round. Wow. Do you trim it up, King James, or can you go 10 years without shaving at all? That's wild, man. Yeah, my beard gets unruly. I get like ingrown hairs and shit. I actually hate the beard, but I hate the cold even more. Since I moved to Massachusetts, I grow it out every winter. All right, here we go. Round 2, front kick to the body there from De Ridder. Oh, knee to the chin there from De Ridder from standing. And there's a big right hook to the chin and one to the body from Anatoly. De Ridder getting the body lock up against the fence, lands a knee to the body. 20 seconds in to this second round. 436, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 430 if you're looking to sync up. Oh, there's another big right hook from Malykhin, and de Ridder's face is starting to show the effects of these shots as Malykhin lands another left hook to the chin and one to the body. Oh, de Ridder, deep dig here, looking for the single leg, but Malykhin's base is as solid. I mean, it's as solid as the bottom of the Great Pyramids right now. He's not going anywhere. I trim it. It's getting gray fast. Well, hey, man, I'm only 45, and my beard was starting to come in a lot more gray than the black, which you can see, my regular hair, I don't have a lot of white. I have like some, brown and blonde. You can't see in the black and white there, but I don't have a lot of white or gray in my hair, but the beard comes in gray for some reason now. Good right hand upstairs there from Anatoly Malykhin, and de Ridder ducks under a left hook, gets the body lock, still not able to get that takedown. Just started getting a few gray hairs, like 2 or 3. Mike, you're in black and white. This is true. It's all either black or white. Good right hand there from Malykhin. Oh, there's another right hook to the body from Malykhin and a right uppercut. De Ridder landed a good right hand in there as well. But Anatoly's really attacking that body. You can see de Ridder trying to hold his elbows into his ribs as he eats a left hook to the chin. And there's another left hook to the body. Right uppercut lands for Anatoly. De Ridder cannot continue to take these kinds of power shots. Oh, the uppercut to the solar plexus. De Ridder's hurt. That one hurt him. And there's a left hand and a right uppercut from Anatoly. De Ridder catches Malykhin with a knee coming in, but Anatoly unfazed. There's another right uppercut upstairs and the right hook to the body. He is battering that body like a side of beef. Left hand back from de Ridder, but there's that right uppercut to the body once again from Anatoly Malykhin. Oh, and a big knee to the body. Mike sent you a letter that was returned yesterday. I think I wrote the wrong address. Thank God I sent it certified. Oh, shit. Big right hand there from de Ridder and a knee to the body. All right. Oh, good knee to the body there from Malykhin. There's only 4 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and put my address up in here. King James, let me know when you have it, because I am going to remove it as soon as I do. Combination of the body and the head from Anatoly Malykhin. 3:04, 3:2, 1:01, 1 minute left here in the second. I think I got it straightened out, so check your mail in about a week. All right, sounds good. I appreciate it, man. I need to do that today, Robert. Sorry, I've been horrible forgetting. Oh, big combination of the body and a right hand upstairs from Malykhin, and Reinier de Ridder is barely surviving here. Left hook upstairs. And, oh, man, 2 more brutal right hooks to the body. Then an elbow and 2 uppercuts to the jaw from Anatoly Malykhin. How is Reinier de Ridder continuing to stand here and take this? Poet, I've straightened it out. All right, good, man. Thank you. Oh, good right hook upstairs and 1 to the body from Anatoly. And there's a left hook on the chin from him. 1 push kick in that combo from Reinier de Ridder in that exchange, but absolute domination through 2 from the champion, from the challenger, Anatoly Malykhin. He is a 2-weight champion right now, but he could be walking out of here with 3 straps today. The first fighter in mixed martial arts history to have 3 championships in 3 weight divisions in a major organization. Yeah, I hadn't gotten to it yet, so. Hey, 24 votes on this poll. Wow, and pretty close. Should MMA ban kicks below the waist? Actually, what does that look like? 64% of you. Oh, I'm sorry, 54% say yes, 38% say no, 8% only in certain rounds. And great takedown defense here once again from Malykhin, and he ends up in dominant north-south here. He's going to take side control and grounding and pounding to the temples here of Reinier de Ridder. Phil says, yeah, I voted no. Oh, and Anatoly frustrated with de Ridder not wanting to stand up, and Anatoly kicking him in the ass. Whoa. Herb Dean is saying, dude, you got to get up. It is all over. Reinier de Ridder quit. Anatoly Malykhin, that's how big of a badass he is. He made 2-weight division. Reinier de Ridder quit on his knees, begging for mercy, like a villager being pummeled by a Viking ship, and this man looks like a Viking. Wow. Wow. I'm going to say it right now, Robert. I think this dude beats every single light heavyweight in the world, including everybody in the UFC. It's all over, fellas. Holy shit. What a beast. Wow, that's rough, right? I know it. I called it. Knew it. I called it. Yeah. And the odds makers had Anatoly a big favorite tonight here, too. Enough that I would have bet on Anatoly, but it wasn't even worth it. You had to put up, I think you had to put up 600 to win 100, which I've done a lot in the past, and then I get burned. So, I got burned on basketball last night, by the way, Robert. I don't know how in the hell. All right, they're presenting the belts. There it is. 3 belts.
And joining him, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman and CEO of One Championship, Mr. Chhatri Sityodtong.
All right, this is historic. Imagine how hard it is to break a professional fighter like that, right?
Has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 16 seconds in the 3rd round.
1:16 of the 3rd round.
Of technical knockout and
What an absolute beast.
One middleweight and light heavyweight and heavyweight MMA champion of the world.
He is now the reigning middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight champion in one. None of those bouts were competitive. He's 15-0, finished every single bout now. He is the baddest man on the planet. Dude can beat anyone from UFC, welterweight, light, heavyweight, and heavyweight. Middleweight, I meant. Dude. So here's the game. Bet Dana is drooling to sign him. Here's the game, Robert. ONE FC, PFL, co-promotion, Anatoly Malykhin versus Francis Ngannou, the only guy outside of the UFC that can beat Francis Ngannou, in my opinion, Anatoly Malykhin.
One championship, my home. Qatar, you best of the best place.
This is one championship, my home. Yeah, one thing I will say though, Robert, is I don't think this dude's getting through USADA. This is some Pride era shit right here. First ever 3-division MMA world champion, Anatoly Malykhin. Dana signed the man, Robert. Dana refuses to co-promote. And I don't blame him from a business standpoint. He got burned the one time he did it with Pride. Pride was supposed to do a co-promotion with the UFC afterwards. They reneged on that. They never did it. And then their champion lost. He sent Chuck over there. Chuck beat Alistair Overeem, then loses to Rampage Jackson. Made him look bad. Give him all the money. Only man I think might beat John Jones. Oh, dude, he would fucking destroy John Jones right now. Love to see UFC versus ONE. I'm telling you right now, he would destroy Jonathan Dwight Jones.
Best of the best fighters in the world. This guy, number one. This guy, good father.
I think Reinier de Ridder should come to the UFC, to be honest, Robert. What do you think about that? He's still young, but he's got to be so frustrated. He's got 2 losses in his career now. They're both to this guy, and he has nowhere to go now. He says he can't stop punching me, Reinier de Ridder, because Anatoly's keeping touching him. Oh my God, he is so roided up right now, though. Never took the stool, not even tired.
I know you can talk all night, but I gotta tell you, you just won 50.
And I could be wrong. I'm just, I'm talking out my ass a little there. I have no idea what their testing policies and things are in ONE. I know they're very much more stringent about their weight cutting and things than other organizations.
In the world, one champion, lead number 1. I'm fighter in the world, number 1. Let's go! 2 people, let's go! I'm ready! Ali, let's go!
Always wanted Reinier to jump to UFC. Robert says, me too, King. Man, that is one fucking pumped up dude.
You've been saying it for months that it's history time, it's 3-belt time. What final message do you have to your friends, family?
There's a lot of fun fights for him in the UFC, though, guys. I would love to see him against Alex Pereira. I mean, he just fought at light heavyweight. Alex Pereira is at light heavyweight now. That's a hell of a matchup. And he says ONE is his home. Who is going to challenge this guy, though? Guy's losing his voice. He's screaming so much. He's got to be happy as hell, though. All 3 belts. I mean, dude, he's king of the mixed martial arts world right now.
And I will fight for it until the end. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise and show some love to your middle.
Watch this beast defend all 3 belts. All right, before you guys go, I got another poll here. Oh. I guess you got to end one. All right. So with 52%, 52% of you want to see kicks below the waistband, 8% only in certain rounds. Only 40% of you said you want to keep kicks below the waist the way they are right now.
Era of dominance here at one championship as he defeats Reinier de Ridder
So 25 votes, but
for his middleweight MMA
let's do this.
championship. What a performance by the Russian, and he is only getting better.
Who wins, Anatoly versus John Jones? They're both undefeated.
He has a lot of respect for that man, Reinier de Ridder, but perfect as a professional. All of his wins have been.
So sorry I was so late on this, Robert. I expected it to go later, and I didn't want my phone to die on this stream.
For Reinier de Ridder, a second straight loss to Malykhin, but you know what? Everyone has fallen short to Malykhin as he puts himself in the circle to finally immerse himself in what he just did by making history.
I'm going to be honest. I think Anatoly Malykhin crushes John Jones, to be honest. He's doing cartwheels around the ring. Dude is a beast. Phil says, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see. I want to see one of these guys go to the UFC. If Anatoly doesn't go, I want to see Reinier de Ridder go into the UFC because with Anatoly there, for one thing, de Ridder's never going to be champion. He's fought him twice now. Completely overmatched both times.
As we take a look, and this, our fight of the night, our main event, as de Ridder was able to put down Malykhin for a brief moment.
Yeah, and de Ridder was able to get, I guess it was technically a knockdown. He lands that right hook and the body kick in the first round. If he would have landed that uppercut afterwards, who knows? Maybe this gets a little interesting. But, I mean, Anatoly Malykhin, he's the one guy, too. Like, people talk about fighters having too much muscle on him. The dude looks like Mario Puchanowski. He looks like a freaking bodybuilder. And he hits like casuals think a bodybuilder would hit. Like, he actually hits the way he looks like he would hit. Remember when fights were won by leg kicks alone? Uriah and Aldo, for example. Yep. Yeah, I'll say Anatoly whoops bones. Late for my appointment. Peace out. All right, get going. Thanks for being here, King James. Good luck, man. I hope it's just a tune-up. Just get your oil changed. And as I will say, I'll be getting my oil changed later. Just a little public service announcement here. I don't do a lot of these on the channel, but guys, if you don't give blood, or if you haven't given blood, maybe you haven't thought about it. There is a shortage for blood transfusions, people needing blood for blood transfusions right now. If you can find it, look for a blood drive or a place where you can donate blood in your area. The blood for transfusions they are seriously low on that right now. So, maybe after this, go and Google and you can change a life. You could save a life. And there's a health benefit to it. Giving blood so often, I don't know if they'd want my blood. I know not everyone's eligible because of certain health things, but guys, also giving blood, I learned this from Uncle Joey Diaz. And then I looked into it to make sure he wasn't full of shit. My wife donated blood last month. Cheers, Phil. That's awesome. Tell your wife I said she's a champion. Giving blood, every so often, it helps with your circulation. It brings down your blood pressure. It can even help increase your metabolism, help you lose weight, which is why I need to get in there. I've been going to the gym lately, though. I've been hitting that more lately, and we'll hit the blood donation soon. Rob says, my blood is that rare blood type. Can you give blood, Robert? Do they want you giving blood with everything going on your diabetes and things, I wonder? Phil says, hell yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it. Maybe I'll look into it soon. Nice, yeah, I would love to encourage people to do that, though. No, I can't give blood. Yeah, I kind of figured, man. That's understandable. All right, just 3 votes so far. Who do you think would win, Anatoly, Malykhin, or John Jones? Anatoly, Malykhin getting 2 of the votes. Jones with 1 right now. Ex-drug addict. I know they're changing a lot of those rules, though, especially right now, because they need people so bad, Robert. You might want to look into, if something has changed. Thank you for the thumbs up, too, guys. I see 2 more thumbs up, so thank you, up to 4. I'll just have to make sure I don't have booze in my system. Yeah, I don't think you can give blood intoxicated. I don't think they want probably blood with a high alcohol level. I don't drink during the day, so I'm a definite alcoholic. I don't know if that's a factor. You'd have to talk to him. I don't think so, though, Phil. I think as long as you're sober when you go to give your blood, I think you're fine. All right, 3 votes so far. Who would win over Anatoly, Malykhin, or John Jones? Let's go over the winners of this card. While we still have some in here, actually, I was talking about that UFC coming up here too. Umar Nurmagomedov's on this too, so I could hold off for a day maybe, so I can get it done. Are you really that big of an alcoholic, Phil? I didn't realize. Is it something you want to work on? I mean, if you just enjoy drinking, I mean, I get it. But is it something you would like to quit, give up for, switch to weed maybe? Now, borderline hepatitis. It's not detectable or even contagious, but my liver shows signs of it. I never heard of borderline hepatitis. I thought either you had hepatitis or you didn't. Phil says, yeah, man. So yeah, like you would like to quit drinking, or yeah, you like drinking, or both. So because of that, can't donate. That sucks. I was told I had it then. I was told I didn't. Oh, I had the same thing. They have faulty tests sometimes for hepatitis, Robert. When I was in high school, I tested positive for, I want to say it was hepatitis C. And then they wanted to test me again. I tested again, and they said it was a faulty test. Came up negative. They tested me again when I went into the military. So, I mean, I guess I'm okay. Must be going off your phone now. I'm going off the phone. I'm streaming off the phone because YouTube said that they're promoting vertical streams on the phone. And we had a couple streams that got huge numbers compared to what I was doing from the PC, like almost 10 times on a couple fight nights. But not really looking to quit yet. Yeah, I hear you, man. I try not to drink every day just so so I don't need it. So I don't wake up needing a beer, because I've been there where I was drinking every day, there for a while. I would drink every day after work, and I'm like, I'm fine. I can have 2 or 3 beers every day after work, and every once in a while I would hit 4 or 5, and then I started waking up craving beer before work, and I was like, oh yeah, this this is a problem. So I cut back how often I was drinking. That, like Phil D said, can't not have alcohol in my body. So if I show up intoxicated, it's frowned upon. Hey, if they really want their blood, why are they being so damn picky, right? I mean, it could save a life. No, but I'm not full blown yet. I haven't had a drink since I woke up, and I feel relatively all right. A little shaky. Yeah, I will tell you, I crave alcohol in my sleep. Yeah, you're definitely an alcoholic, Robert. We all know that. But yeah, I will tell you sometimes, even though I don't drink every day anymore, a lot of times I will be feeling like a little shaky or a little off, and I'll just drink one beer, and it just like it just kind of seems to balance everything out. I'll say, but I will be starting soon. Starting drinking soon? Yeah. No, I was going to update you, Robert. I went to the casino last night, and I don't know how many of you guys are up on NBA. I think Torin maybe watches basketball. I thought he said that before, but I could not believe the Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, they were maybe my favorite to win the NBA championships. They go and they fucking lose to a team that only had 9 wins all year before that, the San Antonio Spurs. I was disgusted. When the odds kept getting better for Oklahoma, I kept laying down more money. I counted up my slips of how many bets I put in. I lost $700 fucking dollars on the Oklahoma City Thunder last night, which... you know, I should know better. Torn says, I watch NBA. I thought you had a foolproof betting plan. Well, there's no such thing as foolproof, but I definitely broke my own rules, Robert, and started doubling down and just betting too much on the same team. I won $1,000 the day before. Then I got cocky. I ended up winning $600 on the Magic over the Jazz. I kept throwing a bunch of money at that, and then, I just put too much on one team. Nah, OKC ain't winning the championship. Who do you got, Torrin? I told you, Mike, watch that show, Hustlers, Gamblers, and Crooks. I will, man. Beer for me is like spinach for Popeye. Get all energized and get up and go. Only watch UFC and NBA. Nice. Howard says, me too, Phil. I like a beer sometimes. I like a beer sometimes before I go to the gym. Like one beer. Like I'll have my coffee and like one beer. Just to take the edge off a little bit. I think it helps me lift. Certainly doesn't help my cardio. I will say that. I don't even think I had a beer yesterday. I think I had too much caffeine or something. Man, I was sucking on wind on the elliptical. I finished my 30 minutes, but man, I was sucking wind, and that could be just me getting out of shape since I haven't been going to work every day too. I need to make sure I'm going to the gym at least more days than not. Gets the blood flowing, says Phil. Yep. Either the Boston Celtics or Milwaukee Bucks or Golden State. Those 3 might win the championship. You think Golden State's that good? I mean, I thought they're good, but I thought OKC was better than Golden State, to be honest. I've just started watching it again, though, Torrin. If people are interested, I will definitely... stream some games, though, and I'm going to start streaming some NCAA basketball because March Madness is right around the corner. Mine is real thin flowing, Phil. All right, 4 votes in. 50-50. Anatoly, Malykhin, and John Jones. I mean, only... 4 of you have voted, but it's 50-50. I just don't like the NFL, says Torrin. Go Celtics, says Rob. So why don't you like the NFL, Torn? I am curious. Is it the way that they play now, the new rules? Were you just never a big football fan? Or does it have to do with the referees? I know some people have mentioned that lately. I'm pretty curious because I love football, man. Celtics are my team, says Torn. Nice. And Robert says Celtics too. I don't really have, I definitely don't have a team right now because you know who my team was. It was the Sonics. And whether they're ever coming back again, I have no freaking clue. Football was just always a boring sport to me. Yeah, I just find that interesting because I've always found football to be so entertaining. Like, to me, it's MMA and football. Been liking the Celtics since 2008. Were you a Sonics fan before that? I just asked because I think that's when the Sonics left the NBA, when they or left Seattle when they were sent to Oklahoma City, which I should have known better than betting on Oklahoma City. Like that's they stole our team. That's bad mojo for me. So. I'm only 45 minutes from TD Gardens, where the Celtics play. Still want to go to a game. Never been to a basketball game before. No, I was never a Sonics fan. I didn't think so. I just asked because you said 2008. So I know you're quite a bit younger than the rest of us, though, Torn. Like to get back into b-ball like I used to be, but I just don't seem to care about it. I was a 90s kid, the Jordan days. I think you're a little younger than me and Robert, Phil. What are you, like 35, 37 in there? I'm 45. I turned 45 last September. I think Robert's about a year older than me. I'm only 54. Only? I think you meant to hit 24, I'm assuming. Yep, I'll be 40 this summer. I'll be 45 in June. All right, so I'm just about 9 months older than you then, Robert. Oh, we got more votes in. Oh, John Jones. Out of 6 votes, 67% of you say John Jones would defeat Anatoly Malykhin. I actually disagree with that, but I'm not going to vote on my own poll. Nah, I'm joking. I'm 28. I knew you were under 30. I figured you were under 30. I'm 45. I just dress like I'm 28. I don't want to grow up. I refuse. That seems like a load of fucking bullshit. June 22nd is my B-Day. Nice. We'll have to remember that and have a birthday announcement for you, Phil. Too bad you can't make it to Vegas with us too, Phil, but I know PBR Street Gang's in for sure. Everybody go out there, watch Robert's video. Robert, I'm going to post your video you sent me just after this stream. So everybody look for it. We need to get Robert or whoever, whoever wants to turn one in. You get up to 10 entries. And if you turn one in and you can't make it to Vegas, you can gift it to someone else in the community. Yeah, I know. I'm old, Torin. We're glad to have you, though. I want to know what the young kids are thinking, On June 9th. I was born June 9th, 79. I heard Cerrone wants to come back. Oh, he looked horrible when he left, though. That's, man. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, if he needs the money, I get it. I'd rather see him do like boxing, or I don't know. He'd probably even do better over in like Jorge Masvidal's bare knuckle MMA, because I just don't see him beating world championship caliber fighters right now. Yeah, I was born in 78, Torrin. September 15th, 1978. I was born the day Muhammad Ali defeated, the day Muhammad Ali became the first ever 3-time heavyweight champion, defeated Leon Spinks. Cowboy should stay retired, says Phil. Cowboy should just chill. I 100% agree. Yes, Mike's born 78. Man, I wish this was on for longer, because I just kind of want to hang out on stream now. Let's go to the results of one championship. I think we had, did we have 2 belts change of hands, or 3, Robert? Oh, no, 2, duh, because we watched the co-main event. Tang Kai defended his featherweight belt. All right, let's wrap it up. First match. Oh, there was a lot of finishes, it looks like. 2 belts. That's pretty awesome, though. First bout was a strawweight MMA belt. Kyoto Yamakita of Japan defeated Jeremy Mayato of the Philippines by first-round submission. Then Shinzu Suzuki defeated Hanji Hao in a bantamweight Muay Thai bout by unanimous decision. Next, Ali Sadoev of Russia knocked out Zakari El Jamari of Morocco in the second round. That was a 137-pound Muay Thai catchweight bout. So Ali Sadoev getting things done there. Up to this point, just one fight, not ending in a finish. Osama Al-Marwi versus Kleber Sosa, Yemen versus Brazil. Kleber Sosa of Brazil submitted Osama Al-Marwi in the flyweight submission grappling match. Vladimir Kuzmin of Russia defeated Zafer Sayak of Turkey by unanimous decision. That was a 147-pound catchweight fight. What's up, Robert Easley in the house? I was just saying I'd like to hang out and chat a little more. And here comes Mr. Robert Easley. Good to see you, man. Mahdi Zadot of Algeria defeated Zuhair Al-Qatani of Saudi Arabia by unanimous decision in a 147-pound catchweight boxing match. Actually, there was boxing on this too. I knew there was Muay Thai and MMA. I didn't realize there was boxing as well. Last non-title bout, Arjan Bular was disqualified in a heavyweight bout against Amir Al-Akbari. What was the DQ? Oh, there was that one fight. Was a DQ where the belt changed that way. Oh, yeah, with the spike on the head. So it looks like there's two DQs today. Got nowhere to be, about to crack a brew, stoke the wood stove. Torrin says, now Ferguson saying he wants to get out of his UFC contract to fight Jake Paul. And see, that could be why he hasn't retired yet. He's trying to fight out his contract with UFC. Interesting. Yeah, morning, Robert Easley. Anyways, good to see you, man. Peter Yan and Aljo. There was that one. Still morning here for about 15 minutes. Oh, today, never mind. It's 8:47 here. It is still definitely morning here. So, yes, Joshua Pasio of the Philippines won the strawweight MMA World Championship over Jared Brooks of the United States by DQ. Jared Brooks slammed him on his head, spine, and that is an illegal move. And so Joshua Pasio picking up the belt by disqualification. I imagine they'll probably have an immediate rematch because I'm sure everybody wants to see, exactly what happened there. Already took a nap today. Did you seriously already take a nap today? Oh, that's funny. I mean, I guess I took kind of a nap because I laid down at like 1 and woke back up at 6:30. I don't know. I woke back up at 6. I had set my alarm for 6:30, but I couldn't sleep. I was up a little before 6. Got up at 6, made sure the kids got on the bus, then went back to sleep until 9:30. Oh, I get that, man. They should let Ferguson get out of his contract to go fight Jake Paul so he can get his payday. Because they obviously never wanted him to fight Conor for whatever Conor would have been Tony's payday. Yeah, I agree, Torrin. Yeah, why not let him out? I know Dana has said he wants Tony to retire anyways. And I know he wants guys to retire from the UFC, but sometimes he's just got to let it go sometimes. I mean, you can't dictate these guys' lives and everything. You get them locked into these super long, 6, 8, 10 fight contracts. I don't know what Tony's contract is now. I want to say I think it might be an 8 fight contract. But all right, in the co-main event today, Tang Kai defeated Thanh by knockout in the 3rd round to retain his featherweight championship. He was the only one of 3 champions to retain their belt today because Anatoly Malykhin knocked out Reinier de Ridder in the 3rd, actually beat him into submission. And became the middleweight MMA world champion. He is now the middleweight, the light heavyweight, and the heavyweight champion in ONE FC. The first fighter to ever win belts in 3 weight divisions in a major organization. There's been a lot of 2-time champions, but he is the first 3. 6 more fights? When did he re-sign another contract? Because hasn't he lost like 7 fights in a row? Has he lost 7 I want to say he's lost 7 in a row now. What, did he have like a freaking 14 fight contract? That's ridiculous. I know Jones signed a super long contract before his last fight. And then, who was it? Anderson Silva, before he retired, he had signed like a freaking 14 fight contract or something like that. I mean, it was ridiculous. So, Torrin, here's the thing, though. Tony can just retire from MMA and go fight boxing. The UFC can't do anything about that. I mean, that's what Jose Aldo did. That's what Jeremy Stevens did. That's what Tyron Woodley did. None of those guys were cut. Who else did that? And Anderson Silva, didn't have a retirement bout. I guess it was kind of an agreement between them. He was never cut. He never really left, but he's like, okay, we're going to have a celebration for your last belt on your contract, but, we're not going to re-sign you. Dude, Tony's brain can't take much more, right? Robert says, what brain? Hey, I like Tony Ferguson, but yeah, it's, you gotta feel for him. The dude's gotta stop taking shots. Dude's lost his mind, staying in MMA, right? All right, what do we got here? 8 8 votes. 62% of you say John Jones would beat Anatoly Malykhin. 38% say Anatoly Malykhin would beat John Jones. Like I said, I believe right now Anatoly Malykhin beats John Jones. I have Timmy so much. That's why I love Tony so much. That's why it hurts me to see him still fight. I hear you, man. Me too. Or they can just give him Conor for a payday. I know Nate called out Conor at. Nate says he's fighting at 206. That he wants to fight at UFC 206. I don't know if he's going to have another boxing match before then. Because as far as I know, he has not re-signed with the UFC. That was an interesting one, though. Nate was so popular, and they knew it. 306. Sorry, Robert. Yes, 306. 206, that would be a step back. But yes, 306. And that's going to be at the Sphere in Mexico City, which I would love to see. That sounds like a really cool venue. And there's already been a lot of fighters saying that they want to fight there. I hope Nate does it there. As bad as I feel for Chandler, I wish MMA was a little like boxing, honestly. So, like, I wish Conor, as much as I don't like it in boxing sometimes, it would actually be better in MMA if Conor could pay Chandler to step aside to fight next, but he's not even a champion, so I guess it wouldn't, it wouldn't really make sense. Conor's not a champion anymore. I'm calling that fight now, Conor and Nate. I think you're probably right, man. You must be tired, Mike. Yeah, my brain's not waking up, man. It's taken me a minute to be able to recall things. But yeah, it's early, man. I didn't get a lot of sleep either. I was thinking about hitting the gym after this, though, because I'm not super tired. I don't feel tired, but yeah, I just feel like my brain's not really awake. My body's not tired, my brain's tired. That's why I never tried cocaine, because I don't think I'd ever stop until I die. It sounds like it'd be fucking awesome. I saw Conor and Manny P are interested in fighting each other. But who doesn't Conor call out to him? Me neither, and I'm high and drunk. My brain is retarded, so no excuses. Beer actually sounds pretty damn good right now, but it's before 9 a.m. still here in Seattle, so I would feel a bit strange about having a beer. All right, everybody who's up in the chat, make sure you look on the channel. I said after this, I am going to upload Robert's newest video for the Vegas concert. Vegas weekend contest. That's what I meant to say, the Vegas contest. So anybody that's still wanting to win that Vegas contest, send me your shorts, promoting the channel with a clip from the Fights of Friends channel. The winner, if somebody hits 20,000 views, the winner will get an all-expense paid trip to Las Vegas, which includes airfare, 2-day in a hotel, and tickets, front row tickets to PFL, and you get a party with me and the boys for the weekend. I know PBR Straight Gang's already in. He's already taken his vacation. Pretend you were here drinking with me. Yeah, my brain would probably work a little better. I saw Robert Short. Nice. Yeah, he's got another one coming. You guys can upload up to 10. And like I said, if you don't want to go, do it anyways, and you can gift it to anybody in the community. upload the video you asked me for last night too for the contest, just for my channel. My Fights with Friends testimony video on why I became a huge fan. Nice. All right. Looks like there's just 4 left in the chat, so I'm going to cut this so I can upload that video, Robert. I need to watch it. I'll upload, so everybody make sure and watch that. Thanks for joining us for this early morning MMA event. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses early morning tomorrow again for UFC.